Hey there, Explorer! The following program was brought to you by Team Neutrino in association with the Ames Public Library. Team Neutrino is a FIRST robotics team based out of Story County. We've been helping students build awesome robots for over 10 years. FIRST Robotics offers exciting robotics opportunities for students of all ages, from pre-K all the way through grade 12. Many local elementary schools in Story County offer FIRST Lego League, a program which teaches robotics basics. Lego League is a great way to get involved with robotics and a fantastic STEM activity we hope you participate in this school year. You might even have some fun building Lego robots along the way. Ask a trusted adult or teacher to help you join a team today at www.firstinspires.org. That's www.firstinspires.org. But for now, sit back, relax, grab some popcorn, and enjoy the show.
Hello and welcome back to the final episode of Full Steam Ahead with Team Neutrino. My name is Leslie and I'm a junior robotics student with Team Neutrino. Over our past few weeks together, we've explored fun and engaging science, technology, engineering, art, and math opportunities that you've enjoyed right here in the Story County community. Each episode of our show has highlighted unique science fields, explored local opportunities anyone can enjoy, and provided you with fun activities you can do from home. In this special finale episode of Full Steam Ahead, we'll be exploring the field of virtual reality and how you can explore virtual reality landscapes at home. We're here at our most ambitious location yet, the Virtual Reality Application Center, located on the Iowa State University campus. We're here today to learn about the field of virtual reality, or VR, which allows us to explore computer-generated worlds. This massive virtual reality facility is home to all sorts of projects, from virtual product design to computer sciences. VRAC is one of the leading virtual reality development centers from around the world. In fact, the C6 facility, what we'll be exploring today, is the most detailed immersive environment in the world. But before we head inside, let's learn about how virtual reality works. Today, we're here in C6. In this 10-foot by 10-foot room, you'll be seeing incredibly realistic imagery projected on these high-resolution screens that cover the entirety of this room. C6 is incredibly realistic because of the amount of technology that is involved in here. With a total of 24 projectors, 4 on each side of the cube, you're completely immersed in a virtual world. These worlds are created using very simple techniques. For example, perspective. In order to seem real, the virtual world needs to look just like the real one. This means a lot of calculation goes into making things like objects the right size, so you can tell how far away they are, or using shadows so you can tell where light is coming from. This is because if virtual reality wasn't accurate to how we're used to viewing the world, it would be less immersive. Another key part of creating virtual environments is physics. Take it, for example, the programming that we'll be using today. In Tiltbrush, a painting program, users can virtually design patterns onto C6's walls. If the navigation and building controls didn't seem realistic, it would break the immersion. Because C6 is so realistic, it's a great tool for the university. It's a fantastic educational tool that actually helps us learn how we think. By analyzing how humans experience virtual reality centers like this one, we can learn about how our spatial awareness works and how our memory interprets physical space. This makes virtual reality a great tool for education as well as for treating health concerns like PTSD or post-traumatic stress disorder by helping us view the world around us in a new way. To illustrate how the science we've been learning about comes all together to make VR happen, we'll now be exploring Tiltbrush, an awesome program created by Google, and using this program, I'll be able to draw and design artwork in a 3D space.
It's a headset about $300 to $400 a piece. It can be hooked up to a PC. It acts as a secondary display, and when you put it on, it feels as if the experience is right in front of you, and you get that sense of depth because of these glasses. The glasses themselves are tracked by a tracking system. So if you take a look over there, there's two cameras. So those two cameras track the position of these glasses, not just the position, but also which direction you're looking. Okay, so based on that, the image will change its perspective, and you're able to interact with that application using these wands. And they have a trackpad, they have buttons, trigger buttons. They are all connected wirelessly to the PC. And if you look over there, the Tiltbrush app is running, and whatever imagery you see on the HTC Vive also appears on the monitor too.
We're here with Nicole Powell, an undergraduate student at VRAC, and she's going to tell us a little bit about the facility. Thanks for coming on to the show, Nicole.
Yeah, of course.
Could I ask you a little bit about what is this facility?
Yeah, so VRAC is basically just a place for a bunch of people in different engineering groups that work here, undergrads, graduates, and we just have a lot of supplies to work with. Today we'll be doing some virtual reality, so we have a lot of that. And we have the C6, and we have all types of gadgets to play with, so yeah.
And for the parents and kids watching at home, how would you describe VR to them?
Yeah, virtual reality is, for me, it's just anything that simulates an environment around you that it's just anything that really submerges you in an environment created online.
Could you explain kind of like how VR works?
I mean, basically we make these 3D models on the computer. You have a camera in these 3D models, and it is controlled using your headset, so it tracks your headset, and then the camera will follow around through the 3D world using the tracked headset. And so, yeah.
Yeah, that's absolutely fascinating. Could you actually list a couple of applications for VR, some that people might actually see in their daily lives?
Some uses that most people don't think about is maybe some military training or any job training in general. If you don't have to travel to the site, and you can experience manufacturing training at home, and you can learn without actually being in person, and that's a huge, just learning in general, any training, and then entertainment. So.
In today's society, how do you think VR provides the most benefit?
For companies to be able to communicate with each other and be able to see each other's products, using VR has been super helpful. That's something that we're working on lately.
And then what are some projects that you are working with VR, and what involvement do you have with it?
Yeah, so I'm working on an issue in virtual reality with spatial awareness and spatial updating abilities, because when you're in the experience, you don't perceive the distances as you normally would in real life. And so we do a lot of testing on the psychology that goes behind that, and how people react to different virtual environments and why they react to those different virtual environments. We are trying to improve people's spatial updating abilities and be able to match their depth perception in real life to virtual environments.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's awesome. And it seems like there's like a lot of challenges that you're working through with your studies, but where do you see VR like going? What is like the next step in like our upcoming future where you see VR really integrated in our world?
Yeah, something that would be really cool is just making it more realistic, and that's what virtual reality to me is all about, is making things as realistic as possible. Yeah, so different like touch experiences, different walking experiences, that's a huge one because not everyone has enough space at like a warehouse or something to do virtual reality in, so you have to teleport everywhere. But it'd be really cool to get a treadmill or something like that you can walk around, feel around, and yeah, interesting.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you for letting me talk to you today about VR. It's been really interesting and a fantastic opportunity.
Yeah, thank you.
Virtual machine equipment like this can be pretty pricey, but what if there's a way you can safely and affordably explore awesome VR environments like this one at home? Let's take a look. Welcome to this segment we're calling Stay-at-Home STEAM Activities. We're here at the Iowa State Extension Video Studio to share with you fun and exciting science, technology, engineering, art, and math activities and experiments that you can try safely in your very own home. Today, I'm joined by Clara. Clara will help me explain today's fun activity, so go ahead and find a trusted adult and let's get started. Now we'll be creating a cardboard virtual reality headset that lets you explore your own virtual environments from a smartphone at home. For today's activity, you'll need cardboard, like a pizza box or a shoe box. You'll also need a plastic water bottle, a ruler, some rubber bands for straps, some glue sticks, and a hot glue gun, some scissors, and a marker. You'll also need a smartphone, but that's for later in the activity. We'll start off by making the lens of the headset. To do this, take the plastic water bottle and draw 4 circles at the neck of the bottle, where the plastic curves. Try to keep these circles the same size. Go ahead and cut out these circles, but be sure to do it safely with a trusted adult whenever you're using sharp items. Now take 2 of the circles and place them on top of each other. You're going to glue the sides and leave a small opening for us to add water. Make sure that when you're working with hot stuff, such as a hot glue gun, you have a trusted adult to work with you. After the lens is dry, you can fill the gap with water by using a syringe or by submerging the lenses in water. Repeat the same process with the other pair of circles, and now you have your first pair of lenses. Next, we just need to make the cardboard headset to hold both your phone and the lenses we've completed. Take your sheet of cardboard and cut out a 4.5 by 5 inch rectangle. We'll be making several rectangles, so it might be helpful to label them with a marker. This piece will hold your phone. In order to do this, we're going to fold 1.5 inches of this cardboard down like this. Go ahead and cut out two 2.8 by 5 inch rectangles, which will be used to hold your lenses. Finally, cut out two 3.5 by 5 inch rectangles. Because these two pieces will be the top and bottom of your headset, you'll want to cut out an arc on both places so it can better fit your face. All that's left is assembly. Grab both 2.8 by 5 inch rectangles and cut out 2 circles in both pieces. You may want to use an X-Acto knife for this, and if so, make sure you have a trusted adult nearby. Now that you've finished gluing your lenses to your cardboard piece, we're going to attach it to our 3.5 by 5 inch rectangle and hot glue the second piece right on top.
Next, take your bent piece and tape it to the front of the headset. This part will hold your phone in place.
Now that we have attached our final piece onto our cardboard headset, we can go and try it on when we return.
Did you know? The first example of virtual reality technology was called the Sensorama and was invented all the way back in the 1950s. It was a machine that lets you actually feel like you were inside the movie you were watching. This is different from augmented reality, or AR for short. VR machines like the Sensorama are completely virtual, whereas AR adds images on top of the real world, like mobile games that let you see fun pictures through the camera. So go out and try augmented reality for yourself.
Welcome back to Full Steam Ahead with Team Neutrino, brought to you in partnership with the Ames Public Library. My name is Leslie, and I'm here at the Ames Public Library to showcase the incredibly fun science, technology, engineering, arts, and math books you can find here. Today we'll be looking at one of my personal favorites. Virtual Reality by Jack Challoner is a fun way to look at the science behind today's topic. This book features fun, colorful illustrations to help you visualize how virtual reality works, and is a great way to learn some interesting and fun new facts. Maybe it'll help you improve your own VR headset. You can enjoy virtual reality today right here at the Ames Public Library, along with thousands of other educational titles and fun weekly events you and your whole family can enjoy. Now, back to the show. Before the break, for our stay-at-home STEAM activity, we built our own cardboard virtual reality headset. Now that we've completed our headset, let's try it on. On the App Store, go ahead and search up virtual reality apps and you should be able to find plenty where you can explore your own virtual reality world. Now if you want, you can add straps with the rubber band so you don't have to hold it the entire time. But how does this awesome cardboard VR set work? Your phone acts as a sensor, so if you move your head, your phone will detect the movement and the image you see on your phone will move accordingly. Like we learned at VRAC, this sort of natural movement is important because it's how we're used to seeing the world. Without this familiarity, it wouldn't seem real. The lenses in the headset act as a magnifying glass, making it so your phone display makes up your entire field of vision. This way, you're fully immersed into the virtual world. Go ahead and see what fun environments you can explore. If you've enjoyed this stay-at-home STEAM activity, you can find more simple and engaging tutorials online by visiting www.youtube.com/teamneutrino for nearly 2 hours of free stay-at-home STEAM lessons. From do-it-yourself elephant's toothpaste to our incredible Rube Goldberg machine, you're bound to find something fun that you can do. So what are you waiting for? See you there!
Did you know? Beyond being a ton of fun, virtual reality is a really helpful learning tool that's becoming more and more popular and accessible for kids around the world. With virtual reality, students can learn hands-on skills they might otherwise not be able to, without even leaving the classroom. They can visit foreign places, collaborate with each other, and even play fun games. Who knows? Maybe virtual reality will soon be in your classroom.
Thank you for joining us for Full Steam Ahead with Team Neutrino. Over the past 8 weeks together, we've learned about fantastic science, technology, engineering, art, and math opportunities in Story County, like the wonderful Virtual Reality Application Center here at Iowa State. We've explored everything from the science behind sports, to how to draw your own cartoons, to how to launch rockets. And we've learned valuable new skills, techniques, and facts along the way. Join us again right here to continue to enjoy reruns of your favorite Full Steam Ahead episodes. Until next time, thanks for tuning in.
Thank you for watching Full Steam Ahead with Team Neutrino. We hope our show inspires you to continue to innovate and design while enjoying the fantastic and fun opportunities Story County has to offer. See you next time!